What is going on, collective? Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Adam Raw. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Yeah, I've been out for a couple of days because I was working on a special project. It took me a little while to figure out how I wanted to get this worked out, you know what I mean? So I present to you my own special card deck. Own special card deck. I did make another card deck, but I mean, it was cool. It works, and it's fucking hilarious. You know, I dig it. You know, I dig them. Clap, 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 clap. Right? But I needed something a little bit more connected to like the universe in itself, because the cards that I had, it seemed like it was like halfway connected, in my opinion, you know. But the tarot cards, it was like half of a soul, or like the body of, or the inner aspect of man, and the astrological side, which was the outer part, is more like the outside or the shell of the man. So essentially I tried to combine the you know, the spirit of tarot with, or the soul of tarot with the body of astrology. And I'm going to see how this turns out for me. Remember I told you I was working on something special in order to track, locate, and you know, that kind of thing, right? That's what this tool is, right? And that's all this is. This is just a tool, right? So, all right. So in terms of like messages and stuff like that, I did have a dream. Basically it was about me just pretty much driving over the city, all over the city almost. Yep, I knew that was gonna happen. So yeah, usually when you're driving in your dreams, that's you taking control of your life. So there could be a lot of you out here who's taking control of your life and things of that nature. There was some distortions in the dream. There was some flickering in and out, pretty much like, you know, pretty much like somebody was trying to get me to wake up and, you know, keep me from seeing what I saw. But I know what I saw, right? So now it's time to you know, see what comes up in the cards today, okay? Okay, bam. And these are like brand new. So I ordered the blank tarot cards, but they didn't come in time for when I was, you know, working or whatever. They didn't come in time. You know how you like order shit, or you get some shit set up and you end up having to like go to work and shit like that, you know. So all right. So let's see. Yeah, let's go over here. So let's see what the message is going to be about today. Today we have the World card. Has to do with Saturn, Earth, teaching, stockbroker. This give me the vibe that a new cycle is beginning. You could be learning something new. You could be embarking on a new adventure. You could be going overseas. You could be overseas. You could be working with natural resources. Or you could be working with something of the cosmic order, like a cosmic resource. Generally, a natural resource would be like something that we use on a daily basis, right? A cosmic resource will be more like the love light spectrum, okay? So I could see somebody out here who's using their love light spectrum, or involving themselves with the love light aspect of life, and they're taking what they learned from that last cycle, this cycle, or whatever it may be, and incorporating it, or using that to manifest what they're looking for. You know what I'm saying? That's the vibe that I'm getting here. It's not necessarily, it's like a fresh new cycle has started here, okay? There's a fresh new cycle here, okay? Let's see what else we got here. We got the 2 of coins in reverse. And we got the 10 of wands in reverse here. Yeah. So basically the vibe that I'm getting here is that all the old stuff, all the old wisdoms and stuff like that, it's time to empty yourself of that. And it's time to release and let go of those things that no longer serve you, right? Especially in terms of wisdom, because remember I told you that what is that? My 2 of pentacles, my pentacles generally represent wisdom and knowledge, not just like coins and, you know, money and things of that nature, right? But wisdom and knowledge. I'm trying to see if that's my lights that's on right here. Okay. So yeah, there could be something that you could be letting go. You could be letting go of being distorted or off balance. There could be some distortions here, or some unbalancing energy out here. Some energy designed to try to throw you off your game, try to throw you for a loop, basically. You know what I'm saying? That's not out of the ordinary. That's normal, you know. Unbalanced people like seeing other people struggle. Like basically, like when it comes to cycles like this, essentially, like that unbalancing energy, what is unbalanced pursues what is, like, basically what is balanced. Okay, so if there's anything in your life that is in disarray or that is unbalanced or whatever, it's calling your attention in some way, shape, or form to alert you to, like, basically the concept of what balance is. Okay, a lot of people think that balance is like never getting upset, never getting mad, never coming out of your shell or whatever. No, that's not what balance is, because with the scales of Libra, they still teeter. You see what I'm saying? They're still teetering. Okay, I'll leave that up to your interpretation, because I do have a dummy who keep trying to be friends with me, but I don't want to be friends with that person. And they be trying to get me to break every fucking thing down, you know what I mean? But no, I'm good. I don't fuck with you. Anyway, we got the devil card in reverse here. Yeah, it looks like some kind of addiction or something like that. Somebody could be imbalanced because of an addiction. They are addicted to something, or they are obsessed with them. There's something that someone is obsessed with that needs to be let go of. There's an obsession here that needs to be released. Let's see what else we got here. We got the Justice card out here. Yes. So essentially the way that this works is like there's some kind of obsessive energy here, or whether it's you or someone else, someone you could be dealing with, there's someone who's in this obsessive energy here. Someone is obsessed with something. Now, this obsession has somebody like unbalanced, basically, is what's going on here. And someone is trying to learn how to let that go and to come into balance or harmony, even though they have these addictions and things of that nature, right? There's something about the balancing. Someone out here is, you know, trying to balance some things out. The energy that I have out here is Saturn in the 7th house. This could be correlated to a partnership. You could be in a relationship with somebody who has addictions, or you could be related to somebody with addictions, or whatever it may be. But whatever it is, whoever this is, or whatever is going on here, this person, the balance of the family or a circumstance or situation is teetering based off of if this person can release this obsession or not. So something is hanging in the loop on if someone can release an obsession or not. Because if they learn how to balance themselves out, there is healing here. And that gives me this devil card in reverse has to do with like addictions and things of that nature. A lot of people think that, at least I'll put it like this, when it comes to like alcoholism and drugs and stuff like that, a lot of people think that you have to quit cold turkey. Some stuff you do have to quit cold turkey, but in reality, it's all about moderation. You see what I'm saying? If you know how to moderate what you're doing and how you're moving in life, that right there is what's going to assist you. So the whole message about right today is the next cycle is going to be about moderation. You know, just as we could choose to do something, there's also in our power to choose not to do something. That's where our key power comes from. choosing not to do something, restraining ourselves, refraining ourselves. Is that right all the time? Absolutely not. But the vibe that I'm getting here is that, yes, there's definitely the energy of it could be a relationship or a partnership or a marriage or something like that that's hanging in the teeter based off of someone's addictions, or somebody released an addiction and now they're balancing their lives out. So this could be somebody who went to rehab, or somebody who, you know, is just choosing to take the high road, right? Then you got the Page of Wands in reverse here. Somebody with the Page of Wands in reverse here, you have clear linguistic, summer and earth. So yeah, that right there, what's coming to an end is somebody not being able to communicate with people properly. There's somebody out here who struggles with communicating with people properly. There's something about this has to do with the dark side of peace. The dark side of peace is stagnation. Okay, someone's throat chakra is stagnated, essentially, is what I'm getting here with this Page of Wands. If your throat chakra is stagnated, that's coming to an end, because this is in an end slot with the Page of Wands out here in reverse. It's a Page of Wands in reverse in the Destroyer slot. So that means that this is coming to an end, right? Clear linguistic is actually something that I created, and essentially what it means is that it's the ability to speak or understand language. It's the clear reading of language, whether it's body language, you know, like body language, face, you know, the languages, like in terms of like what we speak, and you know what I'm saying? Because there's a variety of different languages. Even energy has a language to it. Light has a language to it. Everything that we see in this realm has a language to it, or else it would not be able to connect to us, and we will not be able to relate to it. Everything has a language, right? So with that being said, someone here, there's a barrier, there's a connection that somebody ceased to make in their life that's coming to an end. There's going to be like maybe it's going to be either a clear understanding of someone else, or whatever barrier that was keeping someone from expressing how they truly feel about some kind of addiction, obsession, or whatever it may be, or whatever they let go, or whatever is imbalancing them. It's coming down. It's coming down. What else we got out here? So we got the Two of Wands in reverse here. Yes, it looks like perhaps somebody was teamed up with someone who doesn't serve them. So with this Two of Wands in reverse, this gives me the vibe of someone walking away from another person, or disassociating themselves from their friends, or you know, a friend or a lover, or a lover. Okay, this has to do with like I said, this whole energy has to do with a lot of walking away energy. Let's see what else we got out here. We got the Hangman out here, number 12. The Hangman energy out here, it looks like the plot or the plan. Somebody could be trying to like use pills or something like that to get over an obsession. Somebody could be medicating. Somebody could be talking to a psychologist. Somebody, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, somebody could be properly medicating, but also the energy of somebody who's caught up in their head. So yes, somebody out here, the vibe that I'm getting is that, you know, although this person is walking away from a person, the strategy that other person has to try to keep them in this connection, or to try to stop them or slow them down, it has to do with it could be like medical. Oh, you know what? I was getting that energy earlier today, that somebody was using medical equipment with voodoo dolls, with spiritual work, using medical equipment with combining medical equipment with spiritual dolls and stuff like that. So technically it wouldn't be doing spell work, but it is doing spell work because they still using a spiritual tool to accomplish this. Anytime there's a spiritual tool involved, it's considered spell, you know, it's considered magic, spell work, yantra, mantra, tantra, whatever you want to call it. You know, whoever this person is, they see this other person as a traitor because they left this person, or they could be leaving this person. This give me the vibe, this energy of the desert is out here. Somebody who this person is afraid of wandering on their own with no one to help them. They could have dry skin. This is somebody with a skin condition possibly. Seahorses could be relevant because seahorses has to do with the male energy. Generally, seahorses are where it's like the men take care of the children. So this could be a man that takes care of the children, or swap roles with his wife. That's the vibe that I'm getting here. Wow. So emotionally, where everything is heading is the High Priestess in reverse. Yes. Not only that, but this distraction of trying to keep you blocked, it's also designed to try to block off your energy, where it's like you're not trusting your intuition. Someone is deadly afraid of your intuition. People only fear what they don't understand, and people have a tendency to fear the unknown. When they don't know where you stand with them, that's when they want to attack you or test you to see. Someone knows that your spiritual gift is on point. It's par none. And somebody wants to block that. Somebody's going to try to block that, keep you from trying to, like, you know what I'm saying? Keep you confused about using your energy. I mean, using your spell work. I mean, not spell work, but your gifts. Someone is trying to keep you confused about using your gifts, about what's yours and what's not, what's granted, you know. And yeah, that's not going to last long. You have the Four Cups in reverse here. Yes. So this right here is confirmation that everything is being released with the Four of Pentacles out here. It doesn't matter how much this person tries to hold on to you, or how much this energy tries to hang on to you. It's going to be released. And the reason why it's going to be released is because essentially what's happening now, someone probably, if you are going through spiritual warfare, and if somebody did do a lot of spell work and stuff on you, because I've been through it too. If they did, it's time continues to move on, right? There's only one entity, I mean, there's only one that I know of that actually turned time backwards, and that was God. God turned time backwards in the Bible, I think once or twice. The first, he turned back the time when I believe Moses, or I believe there was a battle. And what happened was the sun was going down. And as the sun was going down, it was harder for the soldiers to see. So God turned back the time to bring the sun back up, to keep it light until the battle was finished. Yeah, I believe it has something to do with Moses and Aaron. Now, the second time that God turned back time, what isn't in the typical way, but I believe it was Jacob, or it was somebody that spent years and years sick on their deathbed. They were sick, I believe, for a long time, or it was something that they went through that wasn't, so that I don't know if they wasn't supposed to go through it, or whatever it may be. And I guess it was like a king. He was getting old, and he asked God for 30 to add more time onto his life until he could find a suitable ruler, and God granted him that. You know what I'm saying? So yes, but other than that, when we say that time marches on, those that try to hold on to, and when you try to hold on to things in life, what does it do? It drags you through. It's a drag in motion. When somebody want to leave your life and you keep trying to hold on to them, try to put blockades and stuff in their way, eventually they'll get tired of it. They'll walk away. They're going to leave. And when they leave, all that depression, anxiety, all those lower vibration emotions, you stalking them, you watching them, all that other shit, is you being drugged along because you refuse to let go. That's why they say that forgiveness is a gift that you give yourself. Forgiveness is like a knife, basically, to free yourself from that kind of energy. or to cut yourself, cut yourself from that kind of, energy, essentially, right? Because if you don't, like I said, it'll like drag you through the mud. There's people out here who, and we all know, like we all met people who, just don't give a fuck about us at all, and we care loads about them, but they don't, it's not reciprocated emotions or feelings. They try to leave our lives, and we're not ready for them to leave, and guess what? We get dragged through the mud. We go through depression. Some people gain weight. Some people kill themselves. Some people go postal. Some people, it's a variety of different things that people do based off of, you know what I'm saying? Because essentially when you're in that low vibrational energy, and this is how you'll know if somebody's in that low vibrational energy. A low vibrational energy motherfucker will always try to make you feel the way that they feel. They'll always try to make you feel the way that they feel. Especially if they feel like shit. High vibrational people, generally we're happy on our own, and we leave people to themselves. We don't go around and be like, oh, well, I'm going to make this person happy. No, we don't always do that. You know what I'm saying? But those low vibrational people, you can count on that shit 100% of the time. When they're in that low vibrational shit, they want other people to be in that shit with them. And it's basically, essentially it's just their soul calling out on a solution to a problem they cannot solve, or a problem they refuse to solve. They want to see how other people fare. So, instead of solving the problem or healing from the problem, they would rather watch somebody else in the problem to entertain themselves, to take their mind off of the fact that this is still your problem. When you woke up this morning, this is your problem. When you went to bed last night, this was your problem. At the end of the day, it's your problem, and you did nothing to fix it. Okay, so let's see what else we got out here for the ancestors. We got the 7 of Wands out here. We got the number 7 out here, Leo, Aries. Okay, so basically you could be dealing with a Leo performing like a Aries energy out here with the 3rd decan energy out here. That has to do with, let's see, the 7 of Wands here. That has to do with the energy of basically somebody who wants to be in charge, but because they think that it's a luxurious thing to have. It's a false leader is what I'm getting here. A false boss, a false leader, okay? And whoever this person is, they're out here actively recruiting allies with the number 7 out here from the I Ching. So be careful of this. There's somebody out here falsely flattering people to get them to follow them and to lead them astray, okay? Let's see what else we got out here. We got the World card out here again. So with the World card, that's the Saturn energy. It has to do with like natural resources and things of that nature. Capricorn and an Aquarius. There could be a Capricorn and an Aquarius in the mix here. The vibe that I'm getting here is that there's a whole new cycle here. I keep putting emphasis on a new cycle. So if you're in a connection with a Capricorn or Aquarius, or you are, this could even be a cusper too. But the vibe that I'm getting here also, the vibe that I'm getting here is that whatever lesson that you learn from an Aquarius or a Capricorn, or whatever lesson that a Capricorn and Aquarius is currently learning, which means that somebody could be going through a Saturn return. If they are learning these lessons or whatever, just know that a new cycle is beginning. So if you are a Capricorn or Aquarius, just be aware that your Saturn return is getting ready to hit your ass again. It's getting ready to hit again. So if you didn't learn the lesson, it's gonna punish you all over again. Yeah. Somebody could work for the government. Somebody could be overseas. We have what else we got out here? Somebody could work with what is that? Regulations, rules and regulations, or just basically the fundamental rules of the land. You know what I'm saying? Like levying rules, like on the road is DOT, on the overseas it's the Marines, and so yeah. The number 400 could be significant out here. Let's see what else we got here. We got the 10 of Wands in reversed out here again, okay? So yeah, there's definitely the energy of releasing something here. So yeah, also with the number 10 out here, the 10 of Wands, on this card I see 10, 10, 10, 10. I see a lot of 10 energy. This could be a karmic Sagittarius with a Leo placement. So that gives me the vibe of a Sagittarius that, or yeah, this has to be with like a Sagittarius or someone that is philosophical, but pretty much like a pastor or a preacher or something like that, the vibe I'm getting. Because that Leo energy has to do with like being out in the open and entertaining people and things of that nature. So it could be a sage or whatever it may be. Now the energy here is treading on the tail of the tiger. This is a warning here. This treading on the tail of the tiger has to do with you making a necessary step or making a necessary move that your enemies, you know, your enemies are surrounded around you basically, right? And they may, because of how many there are, they may be strong or whatever it may be. Or they, you know, you may consider them stronger than you, or whatever it may be. But overall, they're afraid of you. They're more afraid of you than you are of them. When you tread on the tail of a tiger, if that tiger attacks you immediately, that means that tiger, you know what I'm saying? The tigers usually, well, I don't know for sure, but the way that the saying goes that, you know, usually if you startle the tiger, that is what will scare it more than if you stepped on its tail. You see what I'm saying? And so there's a tiger out here. There's something that has to be let go. There's an energy of letting go here. So yes, whatever this burden is, let it go. Let it go for, you know, just let it go, because you tread on the tail of the tiger. It doesn't perceive you as a threat right now, but there's somebody in the background trying to gear up for a bite. Okay, let's see what else we got. We got the Queen of Wands here in reverse. So yeah, with the Queen of Wands in reverse, this could be an Aries, a karmic Aries energy out here. This could be somebody who does spell work and things of that nature, or spiritual work, or whatever it may be. But the vibe that I'm getting here, it has to do with let's see, what's that, the first house? Yeah, this is the first house here. Damn, I could have put the houses on my what's the name? So yeah, that 10 energy is the 10th house here. Let me go back to the 10 of Wands reversed here. Yeah, so basically what you're releasing, it could involve a belief. There's a belief that has to be released here, because Sagittarius is in the 9th house. Leo is like a fatherly energy. So with that fatherly creative energy or whatever, you can have a creative way of delivering like philosophies or beliefs and stuff like that. Or there's going to be a belief that pretty much it's going to look good, but it's something you should let go. Okay. Then we have the Queen of Wands out here with the number, what is that, 13? Social mechanism here. So somebody is dead. There's a Queen of Wands or witch out here who's trying to do things for clout. And you know what's weird about that? I did hear somebody, a woman, say some shit like, oh, you gonna remember my name. You gonna remember my name. And they were doing spell work. That's crazy. Yeah. And they were doing spell work. Yeah. And they was like, oh, you gonna remember my name and all this other stuff. And it's like, oh, you gonna remember who I am. It's like, but thing is, like, most of the time we don't even know who the fuck you are. That's like saying, oh, I'm gonna immortalize my name, but you don't know my real name. You know me as Adam Ra. You right? So with that being said, Adam Ra is pretty much a figment of your imagination. It's a name, but that's about all that it is. Until you get you know, until you, I mean, it's a name with a personality behind it, but it's not that person's real name. You know what I'm saying? So it's not really who they are. It's a persona. So yeah, you got 13 out here, social mechanism. However, whoever this person is, they could be climbing up the wrong way though. This has to be, you know, east, has something to do with the east, or east of where you are. This person could be on the east of where you are right now. I don't know where Mars is currently placed. I believe Mars is placed in, I want to say like Gemini or something like that. So I don't know. It has to do with somebody who lives east of you. All right. Next, we have the 4 of Wands out here. Yeah, that should try to flip itself back over. You got the 4 of Wands out here. Okay. So essentially with the 4 of Wands out here with the 3rd decan, this is also giving me the vibe of like Aryan energy, behaving like a Sagittarius. This is a go-getter, motivator. This is somebody who is down for the pound. This is somebody who is ambitious, somebody who is you know, bold in their actions, right? With that 4 energy here, 4 of Wands, you got 444. That means that whoever this person is, there are angels out here watching over you. Okay. April 11th to April 20th could be significant to you. I think that's the only one. Yeah, also August 12th and August 22nd. Well, through August 22nd, okay? So yeah, this energy out here that I'm seeing with this right here, this has to do with like a go-getter. This is somebody who is a student, essentially. This give me the vibe almost like the Fool card with the 4, youthful folly. This is somebody who's learning how things go and how it doesn't work. How things work and how it doesn't work, okay? And they could be really adamant. I mean, not really adamant, but they are adamant about pursuing different beliefs or, you know, travel or whatever it may be. I definitely could see somebody like, you know, with this 4 of Wands energy out here, it could be like a home or something like that. Something that has something to do with a home. Somebody could be building a home here. Somebody could be in the beginning phases of starting a new home or starting a new family. Let's see what else we got here. We got the Page of Cups in reverse here. So yeah, something in the fall is getting ready to happen. It's basically whatever this is that's getting ready to happen this fall, it's not going to work. It's going to fail. With 25, the number 25 out here, the number 25 has to do with innocence. Okay, just keep your hands clean and don't worry, because this whatever this energy is that's supposed to happen in the fall, it has to do with earth. Or, you know, the earth energy, you know, like, yeah, dealing with the earth. And this is clairsentience in reverse here. So essentially, somebody is in like this immature energy. And this immature energy, it's what's causing someone not to be able to sense certain things like they used to. Whatever they were sentient of, or how, their empathy and things of that nature, it's fading away. And if anybody does something like, and the vibe that I'm getting here is that there could be something that's going on this fall. I don't know why that's significant, but it has to do with some kind of innocence or something like that. Just maintain your innocence, and you know, keep your hands clean, and don't get involved with whatever this shit is. Something major is getting ready to happen here with that bullshit. Then you have the Emperor out here, right? The Emperor out here, it has Mars, Fire, Aries. You know the whole thing. It has to do with a leader, leadership, Thistle. Diamond. Yeah, this has to do with the 1st house and limitations. Okay, this somebody out here could be limiting themselves, or they could be like a go-getter, but they're holding themselves back. Do your best not to hold back with certain people out here, because there is some evil energy or some dark energy out here with Hamael out here. Hamael has to do with evil and negative action. So yes, with this confirmation about the previous card about someone taking dark action towards you in some way, shape, or form, and might even just be a binding spell. That's the vibe I'm getting. Somebody is planning to do a massive binding spell in the fall, so beware and be careful here. You have the 9 of Cups in reverse out here, right? The 9 of Cups in reverse generally has to do with someone who's bitter, angry, and old, or whatever it may be. Not always old though. This has to do with number 23 splitting apart. So there's a group here, or there's someone who is being separated or segregated from a group, and they're mad and they're bitter about it. This gives me the vibe of somebody who always run with the crew, always working with a certain kind of people, or whatever it may be. I got Pisces energy, behaving like a Cancer. So this could be somebody who is always in their head, and their emotions flip and flop from left to right all the time. Okay, this is somebody who's emotionally and mentally unstable, or mentally unstable because they're emotionally unstable, or emotionally unstable because they're mentally unstable. However, what I'm seeing here is that there's a lot of bitter energy out here, so be careful out here with that bullshit too, because that's another issue here. You know, a lot of people, people with low vibrations, they don't like to take responsibility for what the things that happen to them. If you ever get a chance, read the book, The Laws of Human Nature. Read that book. Even if not, just look on YouTube and get the summary for it. And you know, that works just as well. But that breaks down what the narcissist is, how he operates, and all of that good stuff. It even gives you cues on how to identify narcissists, what they do, and how they behave. Okay? Because one thing that if I haven't taught you anything, one thing that I stand firm on is that a man can never conceal himself. Whatever his character is who he's going to be. Okay? You can pretend to be someone else all you want, but at the end of the day, when shit hits the fan, or when everything, you know, comes out, or when the true test of your metal comes out during the test, who you truly are is going to come out. Who you truly are is what is going to come out. And I think that's why God tests us the way that he do. Because the thing is that we're like, when we're not taking a test, everything is good. But under pressure, who are you under pressure? Whoever you are when you are respected, under pressure, or in a position of advantage or authority dictates who and what your character is. Who are you when you're respected? That's the question. Who are you when you're respected? Next, we have the King of Swords out here in reverse out here. So with the King of Swords out here in reverse, this give me the vibe of somebody who is using their workspace in a negative way. This could be somebody who's abusing a court system. This could be somebody who's calling, you know, making false complaints, you know, things of that nature. This is Gemini in the 3rd house, Mercury energy, twice over air. This could be somebody with air aspected twice in their chart. It could even be a double Gemini energy here. So this is definitely somebody who's a communicator, who speaks a lot, who speaks their mind, possibly even do spell work. So this could be someone who speaks ill over other people's lives, whether it's actual spell chanting or whatever it may be. Now, next, what we got here is also the number of 42. So with that 42 energy here, although this person is doing what they do, and I'm going to pull a card on this, 42 has to do with expansion. Okay? So maybe this person is doing what they did because you're expanding, or they are trying to expand themselves. Let's see. We got the 2 of coins in reverse, and we got the Sun card here. Yeah, there's some things coming out about somebody being imbalanced. Somebody isn't who they say they are. That energy is coming out here. A leader. It could be a Leo. It could very well be a Leo. You know, with that energy out here with the 5th house and all that good stuff. And the card that I'm getting here is yes. So yeah, there's definitely somebody getting exposed out here. Whoever this King of Swords in reverse is, who's you know, speaking over people's lives in ill ways and stuff like that, it's getting ready to be exposed. It's getting ready to be exposed. It's going to be exposed in a major way. Oof. All right, last but not least, I did want to try to use this to try to track missing people. That's what why I created these cards, was to try to tap into the energy or the underworld. This isn't a cosmic deck, really. It's more of a earth deck for tapping into the spiritual realm, the underworld. It's like a deck to talk to the dead. So what we got here, there's a dead person, right? And this is how I'm gonna do it. Look like they want something, that they have something to say already. Whoever this person is, they have a warning of the Tower and the Chariot out here. This has to do with what is that? Mars and Cancer energy here. The Tower and the Chariot has to do with moving away or getting out of a situation, or steadfast. So be ready to make a move on the spur of the moment. You have what, the number 64, the ending and beginning. Yeah, when you undertake something, keep the ending in mind. If you're gonna move, if you're gonna make a move, keep the ending in mind. Choose what you want to happen at the end. At the end result, and then build from there. Is what this spirit is saying. Also, there's a tower here, and it could very well be about somebody trying to, someone's trying to establish a tower or create conflict in terms of you moving forward. So let's see what that's about. This is the reality of the situation here. We got the Nine of Swords in reverse here. This is you. You're not worried about anything. There's no stressors and nothing like that, right? And then this is the thought here. We got the Ace of Coins here. So there's an opportunity that's available. And then you have the World card here, which has to do with timing again. And you have to do with the Knight of Swords in reverse. So, like I said, this has to do with locating somebody, right? So, what happened? Whoever this person is, they wasn't expecting this. This was somebody that they trusted. This is a spirit that passed over from somebody that they trusted. They trusted this person, which is why there's the Nine of Swords in reverse. Could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra. Could also involve a family. 37, family duties. The date 6/1 through 6/10 could be important. So this could have happened in June. Whatever this circumstance here, it had to do something with money. Whether it had to do with savings, insurance claims, servitude, dealing with archives. But the vibe that I get, it has to do with something with a PPP loan, an investment. Has to do with some kind of money, taxes, right? So there was a breakthrough here with this person's energy here. Maybe they discovered that they were going to get a lump sum of money or something like that, and they could have told these people, or these people could have told them in the spring about some money or something like that. This has to do with like some money. That's the vibe that I'm getting here. It has to do with money. It definitely has something to do with money. So what ended up happening? That's when it could have been a Capricorn and an Aquarius. I see a masculine and a feminine energy. One of the person is like karmic, but the other person wasn't so karmic. But they were just following orders, essentially, is what I'm getting here. This has to do with somebody who is who has the, let's see, Earth and Saturn. Yeah, I keep seeing Capricorn. This has to do with a Capricorn here. This is a lot of Capricorn energy out here. This has to do with a Capricorn. Oh. And I can see it right here on my car. It says right here, yes, Capricorn. So yeah, it's a Capricorn out here. This person trusted this Capricorn over some money or something like that, or it had to do with some kind of money. And let's see here. So essentially, this person, I don't know, like with the World card here, this has to do with like starting something new. Maybe it was like a business or like a resources that this person was going to buy, or land, or I'm thinking an investment. They were going to invest that money. Somebody was counting that money before they got it, is what I'm seeing here. Something about counting the money before they got it. And then you have the Knight of Swords in reverse. That has to do with the Aquarius. Yeah, that's that Aquarius coming back in. So this has to do with the Capricorn and an Aquarius. Knight of Swords in reverse. Basically, what they planned didn't manifest. It didn't come into fruition. They planned something here. With the 40 card here, That has to do with liberation, freeing themselves. Somebody who was probably was caught up in a situation with an Aquarius and was trying to get out of it. They probably even went to their friends and their social circle about this situation, and nobody knew how to help them get out of this situation. You see what I'm saying? But it had to do with some money. Let's see what else we got here. Clarify this. What else you want us to know? Got the Temperance card out here with Sagittarius, Jupiter, Healer, Chiron. Yeah, there was something about a wound with Chiron out here. This person was wounded and they could have bled out because of a wound. Or they could have, you know what I'm saying? That's the vibe that I'm getting here. Some kind of wound or something like that. They could have traveled to do this. Somebody could have drove a long way to do this. I see New Orleans energy out here. Spain, you know, yeah, Thursday. That could be significant. The number 50 could be significant. This has to do with North and West Africa. Saudi Arabia. Yeah. Whoever this person is, I don't think they yeah. I don't know if this was on the news or not, but maybe them passing probably was on the news. Let's see what else we got out here. I got two of these. I got the Two of Wands in reverse, and I got the Justice card out here. So with the Two of Wands in reverse here, this give me the vibe of like I wonder if, I don't want to say like they used a blunt force trauma or something like that, but it looks like it was two separate people, but after they did what they did, they split up or something like that. It has something to do with them separating. Or maybe there's a Sagittarius out here in the mix that left this person, or that was going to leave this person or something like that. I don't know. And then you have the Justice card out here. This is Venus, Libra. Okay, so yeah, this has to do with seventh house partnerships, court system. Yeah, somebody, this could have went to court here, or somebody could be going to court for this. You got the Temperance card, Two of Wands in reverse, and the Justice card. Yeah, these are two separate trials here. These are two separate trials. Somebody's trying to come off as even-tempered and balanced, and the other one is trying to come off, trying to justify what they did. Yeah, you got two different energies here. One is trying to balance it out in themselves, and the other one is trying to balance it out in the world. Wow. This has to do with harvest and adjudicator, social and political aims. Somebody did this for clout, or to move up, or to incite fear into somebody else. This has to do with fear, money and fear. The West. I see the energy of the West out here. Yeah, the West. Yeah. Let's see if we can locate them. Okay. All right, let me hurry up before my battery dies. Let's see where we're located. All right, where are you located? Got the Four of Swords in reverse. So right now they're in the spiritual realm right now. What about the body? Sun reversed. Apollo here. Chicago, Philly. This person could be located in Chicago or Philly or north. I want to say like let me think, east northeast. So east, north, and to the east. That could be in Michigan, over there by Kalamazoo area. It could be Kalamazoo area, but also it could also be, I'm not sure. I just know, okay, north northwest. That's what it is, north northwest. So that's going to be in the opposite direction. That's going to be, I see Philly, I see Chicago, but relative to where it looked like, wherever this is, it has to do with like north northwest. What else can you tell us? The Aquarius ran down south. If the Aquarius took off and ran, they ran south somewhere. Yeah. Ace of coins here. The Capricorn, there's something about this spring and the Capricorn, or there's something about this Capricorn energy, man. Something about that Capricorn. I'm gonna pull cards on this Capricorn right quick. Let me hurry up because I know my battery gonna die. Yeah, so that, it could have been Chicago area somewhere. Let's see. It could be, it could not be. I'm thinking Chicago though. So I'm gonna pull energy on this Capricorn. Let's see what's going on. Three of Wands out here. So yeah, with this Three of Wands, it look like they're trying to plot and plan for the future here. But there's difficulty. They're struggling with coming up with a plan that's gonna stick and that's solid. They're thinking about going east somewhere. They're thinking about moving towards the east. Then you have the Four Wands out here. The Four Wands out here has to do with the east energy as well. That has to do with youthful folly. And then you have the Three of Cups out here. So this Capricorn could be heading east, east, north. East, east, north. That's all I know. East, east, north. The number 17 out here has to do with a following. So they could be getting followed. Wherever they go, it's possible that this person is being followed. Wherever this Capricorn is going is the vibe that I'm getting here. Difficulty in the beginning, youthful folly, and following. Yep. At first, it was really difficult for them to make a move at first. But now they're trying to take a shot in the dark, basically, and they're being followed while they do what they do. You got a lot of fire sign energy out here, a lot of Aries out here, a lot of Arian energy out here. Cancer, Scorpio, and Leo is also out here. So yeah, somebody's definitely, what I'm getting is that somebody is definitely trying to take off and run. You got the Six of Swords out here. So yeah, this is definitely the energy. Aquarius over Gemini, yeah. And Aquarius is think they got away by going to the south. There's an air sign that ran to the south. Whether it's Aquarius or Gemini, they ran to the south. If there's other people involved, the Aries Leo energy here is going to the east. Aries and Sagittarius. So these Aries Leo, Aries Sagittarius, both could have went to the east. And if you're looking for a water sign, they're going north. Or the plan was north. But, like I said with this Capricorn energy, because Capricorn kept coming up. Yeah, they could be heading east. And then north. And then they're trying to, And then you got the Queen of Wands out here in reverse that came out here. That has to do with east. So, yeah, whoever this person is, they're heading, that's Capricorn is in the east somewhere. Or they're planning to go to the east. Who's helping them? Let's see if anybody helping them. Matter of fact, I got 3 right here. This is my last one. You got the Two of Wands out here. You got the Temperance in reverse. And you got the World card in reverse. So, yeah, this Capricorn is teamed up possibly with the karmic Sagittarius. Aries, a Sagittarius, and a Capricorn are all working together. Capricorn, what? Capricorn, Aquarius, Aries, and Sagittarius. Yeah. They're all working together. And they're all heading towards the east. I don't know, March 21st through March 30th, it may be significant. So maybe wherever they were in March, that's where they're going back to. Or, you know, that's a possibility. All right, that's all I got. Love y'all all. Yeah, I got another deck of cards I'm working on. Only it's going to be a new triage deck, because I know you guys remember that I did my triage deck. Actually, I'm going to redo my triage deck, so in the next couple of days. So I'll catch up with you guys later, unless I come up with something better. All right, I love y'all all. Y'all take it easy, and peace.